the country, welcome to the war. It's great to have you with us for another week.
And Craig, we've got our first bit of mail this week. We got a letter from a Mrs. Beryl Stanton who writes, "Why oh why is my money being wasted on this pure old chaser nonsense? Why can't the ABC put a proper comedy on like Mother and Son instead?"
Well, thank you, Beryl. You've got a good point there. I couldn't agree more, to be honest.
Absolutely. So, just for Beryl, from now on, we've agreed to run old episodes of Mother and Son during our show. There it is. Can we see it there?
That's a bit big. Can we make it a bit smaller, please?
There we are.
That's good.
Can you see that okay, Beryl? And next week we'll have something nice with Dame Judi Dench in it for you, okay? So everybody's happy.
Look, it's quite good. It's been a big week, of course, a dramatic week in Queensland. Our hearts go out to all the people affected by Cyclone Larry. Queensland hasn't suffered this much damage since the days of Sir Joe.
And the international response has been quite remarkable. Britain, New Zealand all offering aid, even America, which is odd because normally it takes George Bush 2 weeks to respond to a hurricane.
They think around, of course, 3,000 homes were completely smashed to the ground, but even more tragically than that, Pauline Hanson was left standing.
Also this week, childcare was back in the news. Did you see this? A group of government backbenchers want changes to the childcare system in the May budget to make it less expensive for parents.
Yeah, well, look, tell me about it. I mean, as a parent myself, I can tell you childcare is not cheap.
Well, it gets up to about, what is it, $110 a day?
Well, that's what the losers pay. If you think outside the square a bit, there are some cheaper childcare options out there. You just need to know where to look. Like your kind of local Ferris wheel, for instance.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
At the fun fair? How much is that?
All day pass for here. $29. They can ride all day.
Fantastic. He's got harbour views. He's never had it so good.
Loves it, loves it. Still quite expensive, though, for mine, I think. And then you try your public transport options quite good, too.
Oh, yeah? How much for a whole day on the bus?
Hello.
How much for him to ride all day? $7.50 him to ride all day? All right. That's pretty good.
He's loving it there. Lost property is another way. Just have to claim it's not yours.
Oh, yeah? Just check it in as lost?
I just found this child. Can I leave him with you? Yeah. What time do you close?
4:30.
4:30.
Bloody bargain.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You can go lower, though. You just use your cloakroom. That's a good option.
How much is the 2 cloaks something here for the day?
Oh, $4.
Excellent. Can I have one, thanks?
There you go.
Brilliant solution.
Only $4 for a whole day of childcare. I don't know what these other parents are complaining about.
I've never seen Ollie look so happy. Yeah.
No, he's looking good.
Who's looking after him tonight?
What do you mean?
Ollie, your son, where is he?
Oh, shit!
Wankster Ringtones now for the Crazy Frog's hot new smash hit, Crazy Nessun Dorma. Get it in true tone. Polyphonic. Or gramophonic. Or text 875 for the very latest ringtone releases. Something annoying. Something way too loud for public transport. And a novelty ringtone you'll never actually use. Join Club Wankster now and receive a mountain of mobile phone spam absolutely free. Wankster Ringtones, get phony.
That's right, shoppers, come on into South Sydney Rabbitohs. We're under new management and we're having a massive Russell Crowe takeover clearance sale. He's throwing out everything. He's throwing punches, he's throwing stubbies of VB, he's even throwing telephones. Even the script to Eucalyptus is being hurled out the door. We won't be beaten on price, but we will be beaten on the football field every weekend. That's right. South Sydney, heading south down the competition ladder. The only thing we don't have is a team that can actually play football. That's right, ladies. Come on in. Come on into South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm the Spruiker. I'm just spruiking away.
Hey, mate. St. George cap. Stay hands across. How you doing this, Billy?
South Sydney. Come on in and grab a bargain. That's right. All I was doing was helping.
You fucking idiot.
Well done there, mate. Well done. Very fantastic, fantastic
Don't
stuff.
be helping them out.
Absolutely. Now, mate, do you know how to get ahead in Australia?
Is it by being the first person to divorce Jamie Packer?
Yes, that's one way, but it wasn't the way that I was thinking of. No, the way I was thinking of is by getting your portrait hung at that fancy restaurant Machiavelli.
Oh, the rich man's Macca's.
Yeah, that's the one, that's the one. You know, and they used to have all these pictures of politicians, like they'd have Richo and Paul Keating, Laurie Burton, that sort of thing. But recently they got rid of all the politicians' pictures. Did you see that?
Well, if it makes this introduction easier, I'll say I did.
Thanks, mate. It would, actually.
Well, I did.
Thank you. Well, look, they've replaced the photos with people like Jamie Packer, Frank Lowy, that sort of thing. So I thought, since they're getting into business people, maybe there are a few other suggestions that I could make of some high flyers that they might have forgotten. How you going? We've got some new portraits for you. What do you think? This is Trevor Flugie. He's from the AWB, and we thought he might fit on the wall here. What do you reckon?
Not black and white, we can't do it.
Well, the case against Trevor's pretty black and white. It's about as Machiavellian as you can get.
Yeah, you're
What do you
right.
think, yeah? Yeah? Would you take Trevor?
Not this week.
What about this guy?
Oh, yeah, he's got to
Would you
go.
take him?
Yeah, he's got
Yeah?
to go in the right spot.
Yeah, exactly. Well, probably offshore's the right
Yeah,
spot
I
for
think
him.
exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I know you've moved away from politicians,
Yeah.
but he's probably representing Macquarie Bank more these days than the Labor Party or New South Wales. Would you take Mr. Cup?
Possibly, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Sure. He'd probably want it to be on a pay-per-view basis, though. So, you know, everyone who looks up, they'd have to pay a little bit of an extra fee. But,
Bit
you know,
more than the tile or the
absolutely,
same?
yeah. Now, what about this one? Rodney Adler. We thought this might be good for when you meet with your lawyer or your accountant. Would you take Rodney?
He's in the bank.
He's in the back, is he?
Yeah.
We know you're updating, so there's update for Renee.
No.
Yeah, you're
I don't
okay.
like that one, no.
It's quite possibly the filthiest joke in the world.
It's become this sort of secret handshake in comedy circles, passed on from comedian to comedian.
No one's going to tell that on stage.
Oh, that's the thing, isn't it? This isn't the kind of joke that you would ever tell in public.
You could get arrested for telling this joke, which is why when somebody finally did...
We couldn't believe it when he did it.
Someone actually told it.
Yeah, Alexander Downer told the joke.
When we release our domestic violence policy, the things that batter.
And I was like, oh my God.
I could hardly breathe.
I was in the room when he did it. I almost died.
That was amazing. He didn't just tell the joke. He told the most out there version.
Yeah, he definitely pushed the envelope a long way that night. Brave.
The Adelaide Aristocrats, starring the world's most famous joke, Alexander Downer.
Mr. Downer, I salute